All right, good afternoon. We're a little bit early this week. Don't have school today. So hit the gym in the morning, hanging out doing some cards. Gonna take a nap after this because I got my COVID booster yesterday and I'm feeling it. And then this evening, hit the Sherwood field hockey senior game. And then probably UMBC at the Gardens House. Depending on how that goes, might hit UMBC again tomorrow. Might switch over and do the Maryland Black Bears. We'll sort of see how we feel and what I feel like doing. Not a ton of plans next week. I've really been meaning to get to Maryland soccer, so I got to try to make that happen because time's running out on that. And Colgate University is heading to the area for volleyball at the end of next week. And I've been enjoying volleyball at Maryland. And my wife did bring up a good point. I've been looking so much for community. I do have my college community, and I haven't really been too super close with them last couple of years. But they play teams right down here. The Patriot League has a couple teams in Pennsylvania, which is kind of far. But they play American University in D.C. They play Naval Academy in most sports in Annapolis. They play Loyola in Baltimore, and occasionally, they'll have games against other local teams. So if I made more of an effort to do that, then I could probably have an easier time finding community. And so when I get breaks, there's really two types of breaks I do. Breaks where I watch a break, and usually that's because the people are somewhat local and you get to know the same people over and over again, and you get the community. It's kind of cool to see other people pull your cards and to see the cards that you don't get, which, you get some FOMO there, but, it is a community, and that's nice, and it is nice for seeing what's out there. Most of the time, if I get a break on eBay, I won't watch it because I want to be surprised when stuff arrives. So this is from BK, and this is a couple months old. So this was shipped in July. Now I know one of the things that's in here because it's a big box, and I watched most of those breaks, so I know what I'm getting. So I'm not really in any hurry to open it because there's really no surprise. But it is. Oh, okay, cat. Hey, Sammy. Oop. So let's see what we got in here. I know there's some cards, but the main thing that's in here, again, the reason why the box is so big, is because I won this, a Grayson Rodriguez autographed jersey, authenticated by JSA. Speaking of, I did win one of the Bay Sox jerseys this year. I don't know what my plans for the Bay Sox are for next year, but I did win Gillis's jersey. So there we go. This is not obviously used by him, but it is a officially licensed City Connect. There's his autograph. And I admit, I do not know what I'm going to do with this. It's XL, so I probably couldn't wear it. Could give it to someone, my family, to wear. But it is autographed, so I could hang it up. I suppose I could sell it, because Daddy needs a new roof. But there you go. That was the big thing. Hoping Grayson heals himself up a little bit and is ready for next year because we need him. I do have some cards in here. And one of the reasons I waited on this was so I could kind of forget what I got. Looks like we got some Don Russ. I didn't like Don Russ last year, but it's kind of growing on me. All right, let's find the one with the least top loaders first. I've been doing a little bit of update series. Just haven't been able to get into Chrome. That stuff's way too expensive. I will probably just order the individual base cards that I want. And we are approaching two of my favorite releases of the year in Stadium Club and Allen Ginter, so I kind of want to focus on that. Even though I've seen the checklist and all that, and I maintain that there's nothing quite like your first box of Allen Ginter. And each set after that just can't live up to the hype and the expectation. So that is a team I will get, my teams in when I can. But I also want some of the non-baseball cards, so I'm sure I'll get my own box of that, which I very rarely do anymore. Just so I can have a little taste of everything. I saw the preview for Stadium Club, and I gotta say, I think they're doing too much with it. I haven't actually held one of these cards in my hand yet. They're not out yet. But, to me, it should really be the picture and very little else. And in the past, the Stadium Club itself was almost kind of invisible. So Mariano Rivera. Still hoping for an awesome Mariano Rivera card at some point. I will get him personally in breaks from time to time because he was one of my favorites. So is this guy. They are coming out with Bronx Legacy Series 2. I missed out on Series 1. Series 2, again, is going to be like $200 for 4 cards. And most of the cards tend to go for about $20. So if I'm trying to sell them, chances are they're not going to be worth what I paid for them. But I do, like the old school Yankees. So for keeping them, again, 4 cards for $200, it's a bit hard to justify. And of course, there's always a chance that you get a mega hit. But if I get a mega hit, am I going to want to keep it or sell it, or what am I going to do? I don't know. So we have some top loaders we'll save to the end. Bernie Williams, there's a guy I followed back in the day. We are down to the Final Four in the baseball playoffs. And I got to say, I think the team I'm hoping for is Cleveland. I did grow up a Yankee fan, but that was the 80s and 90s, and now they're a rival. And I'm also kind of opposed to the money teams. So I'd rather the Yankees or the Dodgers not win it. And even the Mets to a smaller degree. Hey, bud, you got a box there? Got a box. Please don't poop in it. But I've mostly switched over to hockey mode. I'm going to try getting into basketball a bit more, too. We almost went to the Wizards game last night, but I got the COVID shot and wasn't really feeling it. Looks like I got some A's here, too, just because some old school players I like. And that is one of the nice things about Don Russ is they will have the current players. I do follow the Athletics a little bit as my one of my top West Coast teams. But like Stadium Club and Donruss, I do like because the checklist does have a lot of the legendary players. So Ricky Henderson, Mark McGwire, Jose Canseco. So even if I don't follow the team super close, I at least know these legendary players. And it's cool to get a cool card of a legendary player. Then it looks like I did some Topps Chrome. I really don't love the way Topps does Chrome. At least not on their flagship. I just don't think it looks great. I don't think it's a great upgrade over the cardboard. Like, to me, the player doesn't stand out the right way. Now, the like Cosmic Chrome, where there's a different background, I think that looks pretty good. I've just never liked, oh, we got Cleveland. Oh, this isn't even a top loader. But look at that. It is a jersey piece from Stephen Kwan. Going up against my boy Kowser for the Golden Glove. Oh, and we got a few Nationals. Not so many Nationals in this one. And then we do have some top loaders, so let us have a look. These are the ones I kind of know. I had a Gavin Williams on a negative. I had a Bo Naylor on a prism of some kind. Not showing up super good on camera, but it has an extra shiny to it. Ryan Noda on a negative. Kobe Mayo, numbered to 199. Color match, maybe? Orange. And a Kobe Mayo Unleashed. And I have one top loader for my Donruss. It is a Ricky Henderson out of 275. So pretty good. And I did get one other. Oh, my God. Hello, kitty. Go back in your old clubhouse there. This box looks big, but feels super light. I'm pretty sure this is some more chromes. I've been doing pick your player lately, which, again, for the Orioles is kind of nice because it lets you get a taste without, you're not going to get all the big players, but there's usually some Orioles that people aren't chasing too hard. So I can get at least some of them at a better price. This box feels really big, but there's, oh, I can't even tell how many cards that is yet. Maybe 20. Kitten's been looking for attention. All right, I do see a top loader. I'll do that last. Not looking. All right, let's see what I got. I got Greinke. Always get the Greinke. I got Kyle Bradish. Also hoping that he's back and ready. Probably towards midseason. Cano. Cedric. And last one, well, I only got a single Corbin Burns. And, oh gosh, what just happened back there? Buddy, you gotta be nice to a kitten. We have one top loader. We'll close with that. It is a Greinke Ray Wave, non-numbered. But does have that little extra feature. Sounds cool. And that'll do it for today. My wife and I will be back for our regular show Sunday at 8. I think the plan will be to open up what she got me for our anniversary. So some racing, maybe some more golf, maybe some more Cleveland stuff if I got it. Why are you wet? Why are you wet, buddy? Yeah. All right, bud. Night. Thank you, bud. All right, off you go. Off you go. All right, see you guys.